Then if you are checking hadith, which is sunnah, the words of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you seem not to understand what is there very well. So there's something called al-hadith bil-Qur'an. We go straight to the Quran in order for you to know the meaning of that particular hadith. Likewise, you have al-Qur'an bil-Qur'an. I'll say something in the Holy Quran and you don't seem to understand the real meaning. You would need to check the Quran as well. In other ayah, maybe in another surah, you will see the meaning there. There are different examples like that. So lays al-birra. The real meaning of this is al-birra, which is the righteousness. So, and Allah said, lays al-birra, it is not the righteousness. So what is the sababun nusul of this surah? Now, lays al-birra. أولا قوله تعالى ليس البر اختلف من المراد بهذا الخطاب فقال قتادة. According to the jurists, there are different opinions on this surah, on this ayah, on this particular al-jumla, al-laysa al-birra. So there's one guy, there's one man called Qatada. Is one of the tabi'in min at-tabi'in. Dhakara lana is the one that reminded us. Anna rajula, that there's one man, sa'ala nabiyyu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He asked from the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, an al-birr, about what is called the righteousness. He wants us to know the meaning of that words, al-birr. فَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ هَذِهِ الْآيَةَ. Then the Almighty Allah revealed this ayah to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Because in Surah Al-Kahf, if we go straight to Surah Al-Kahf, when someone came to the Holy Prophet to ask for something, and the Prophet said, you should come tomorrow, immediately Allah sent the angel Jibril to him and tell him that La taqulanna li shay'in inni fa'ilun dhalika gada. You do not say to anyone that you are going to get back to them tomorrow. You don't know, maybe you are going to read that tomorrow. Fasallallahu hadhihi al-ayah. And Allah sent and Allah revealed this ayah, this particular ayah on you. Qala, and the Prophet said, وَقَدْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ قَبْلَ الْفَرَائِضِ. There's one man came even before you that asked about this, what is called al-birr. Iza shahida an la ilaha illallah. That person wanted to die. And the person before he died, he said the kalimatu sa'ada, which is la ilaha illallah. Wa anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. The meaning, there is no God except Allah, except you, Allah. And I knew myself that the only Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the slaves, is your slaves and your messenger. So meanwhile, summa mata. Then the man died. Allah dhalik. On that statement. According to what our father told us maybe last week, Friday, about the kalimatu shahada. If you are opportune to be saying this al-kalma, kalimatu shahada, because there is no any kalma, there is no any word that is very bigger than this one. This one is the biggest one that you can be saying ever. If you are not opportune to be saying this one each and every time, every day, if you want to die, God will make it easy for you in order for you to pronounce it, to say this thing, to say this kalima. And if you are opportune to say this, La Buddha antedukul al-Jannah. No matter how, it's very, very important. It's very imperative for you to enter paradise. That is what Allah said and the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. And I knew that, yeah, oh you Muhammad, you are the slave of Allah and the messenger. ثم مات على ذلك. And then he died on that statement. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Wajabat lahu al-jannah." The paradise is very sure for him because he was opportuned to do what, to say that kalimatu shahada. So after that, the Almighty Allah revealed this ayah again. وَقَالَ رَبِيعُ وَقَتَادَ. Then Rabi' wa Qatad, they said iron, al-khitab al-yahud. This statement, al-birr lil-yahudi wan-nasara li'annahu ikhtalafu fi tawhid wa tawala. They don't believe on anything except what they are doing. They see what they are doing as the right one. They know they always see everything in themselves, anything they are doing that is very right. Al-Rabi' wa Qatad radiyallahu ta'ala anhum qala, the both of them say, al-khitab al-birr alladhi kunna alayhi, the righteousness which we are on it, which we are dealing with. So ila al-maghrib qabla bayt al-muqaddas wa an-nasara ila al-maghrib wal yahud, they used to face bayt al-muqaddas wa an-nasara ila al-mashriq matl ash-shams, and the Nasara, which is Christians, they used to face the Mashriq, which is the east. Matla shamsi. وتكلموا في تحويل القبلة وفضلت كل فرقة توليها فقيل لهم ليس البر ما أنتم فيه. They will be thinking that just because they are facing the Qibla, they are doing all the necessary things. That means they are doing good. So after that, Fakila lahum, and they said to them, all these things you are saying, all these things you are doing, this is not righteousness. Walakin al-birra man amana billah. But the righteousness is one who have believed in Allah. Who believe that no matter what comes to you is from the lawgiver. No matter what happens to you is directly from God. You won't have it in mind that this thing that is happening to me is from someone. That person you are talking about was created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So definitely it's the work of Allah. He can never do anything for you unless what it has been written by the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Walakin al-birra man amana billah. The righteousness is one who believes in Allah. Wal yawmil akhir. Who believe in Allah? Now, mashallah. Wal yawmil akhir, and the last day. Yawmil akhir. Yawmul la malun. There will be no anything. There will be no any property. There will be no money. There will be nothing except Allah. Wala, you won't be able to talk or to see your children. Will be there alone facing your consequence. Wal yawmil akhir. Wala umuka wala habun wala nasab. There is no relatives. There is no one that can help you out except Allah. So you have to believe on that day that is very real. according to what Allah said in the Holy Quran, that La rayba fihi, there is no doubt in it. It will definitely call. Wal malaika, all the angels. There are numbers of angels. We have Jibril, Mikael, Idris, Mikael, Asarail, Israfil, Munkar and Nakir, they are all angels. And they are doing what Allah asks them to be doing. So they are not doing bad. All those when they are doing that, everything they are doing is good in front of Allah, because it's only Almighty Allah that directed them, that commanded them to be doing that. So you have to believe in them. Wal kitab, wal kutubi, wal kitab, which is the Holy Quran. Inna Allah anzal al-Quran fi shahr Ramadan. Allah revealed the Holy Quran in the month of Ramadan. That is where we are. So you have to believe in the Quran. You have to have your belief that anything comes to your way, anything you are facing. So there is nothing you can do than to hold your Quran and keep praying. So definitely, everything that is bothering you will definitely leave you when you have your belief in the Holy is our savior. No matter how the struggling, no matter how the problem, when you handle your Quran very well and you keep reciting it, definitely you will not have any problem, because everything is there. If you want money, is there. If you want peace, is there. If you want your life to change to better, it is there in the Holy Quran. If you are facing any problem and you want it to be solved, just go straight to the Holy Quran. Everything is there. So you have to believe in the Holy Quran. One Nabiyyin. And then you have to believe on what An-Nabiyyin, the messengers. Sayyidina Adam, Nabi Musa, Nabiyuna Isa, Nabiyuna Ibrahim, Hatta Nabiyuna Muhammad Rasulullah. You have to believe them. So with this, we can now be saying that this one is the righteousness. وَآتَ الْمَالَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ, and to return the money to the person that is in of it. What is not belongs to you, you should be able to have it. Shouldn't be able to have it because it's not yours. You should give it to the owner. That one is the best for you, before you can be counted among the righteous ones. Zawil Kurbe, and make sure you keep doing good to those who closer to you, those who close to you, as in your relatives. No matter how, you shouldn't fight them. Anything you are saying, make sure that this thing is from Allah, and you keep doing good for them, to them. Don't say that you don't want to use to anyone. So make sure you keep doing good to them. So this one is the best thing ever. If you are passionate to be doing this, all this thing is under the righteousness. Waliyatama. And those of who are not even have the mother nor father, they are the orphan. They don't have anything. But it's very imperative, it's very important for you to be doing good to them. So while you're doing this, God will reward you even more than your expectation. This is what Allah is saying in this Al-Quran, in this Holy Quran, in this ayah. Wal masakin, and those who doesn't have anything, if they want to eat, they have nothing to eat. If they want to buy, they have nothing to use. They have nothing at hand to buy anything they want. But you have even more than what you expected from Allah. Why are you keeping it? Why don't you share it out? Why don't you give it out? قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم انفق يا ابن آدم ما أنفق عليك. You have to spend what Allah has blessed you with. If you have money, just make sure you remove out of it and give to someone that doesn't have. If it is clothes you have, and you see that you see someone that doesn't have any clothes, and why can't you just bring out maybe one or two from your clothes and give it to them so that they can be happy? Allah did all what He did for you just because it's not because you've done anything that is very good for Him. Just wish to do that for you. You don't need to be saying that, but He did it for you. So to know maybe you are going to appreciate this thing. How are you going to appreciate it? The way you are going to appreciate is that there is nothing you can offer Allah. Cannot give him anything. If you have money, it's the one that gave you. If you have clothes, it's the one that gave you. It's not. It can never even collect your clothes. It cannot wear your clothes. It's not your money. You cannot even spend your money. But He gave you all these things just because for you to be given all those that lacked all these things. That is what Allah wants us to be doing. Now, wabna sabili. Wabna sabil, they are the travelers. Maybe they are going to Mecca now. So there's no any money. There's no any money except the one they've used to buy. They've used in this thing, embassy, and there's nothing more with them. So it is very important for you to help them. If you are in the position, if you have it, just make sure you give them. Don't do as if you don't have. Just make sure you spend out of what you have. Definitely, you will still see even in multiple ways. You keep it. Let me be keeping it. You let me keeping it. Let me be keeping it. Well, let's maybe keeping it. Till what time? You don't know where you're going to leave this out. But as far as the law is concerned, if you have this thing and you give it out, definitely God will give you even more than your expectation. God will give you more than your expectation. So what Nasabil, if you see them, it is very important for you to be giving them anything you have. So be doing good to them. Even if it is me, just do good to him. A female, do good to him. Everyone, just be doing good for them. That is what Nasabil. Wasa Elena. And those who used to ask, like the beggars, they come to you, Mommy, please, I'm looking for something. I want to buy something. There was one history I want to narrate now. There's one woman like that. He has everything in life. And someone came to him. Please, ma, I need like 1,000 naira from you. And the person knew that woman is very okay. And the woman disguised as if he didn't have anything. She didn't have anything. Said that, oh, you boy, wallahi, I don't have anything. I don't have where I can offer you for now. I don't know, maybe you can come in the next day, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. And the guy left helplessly. So before the other day, he came back to the woman. Please, I'm looking for one woman. It was the one that said I should come today. I wanted to collect something from her yesterday, but he said I should come back today. That is the reason why I'm here now. And one person came out and said, what is wrong with you? The person that came out was crying. And he asked, why are you crying? He said, I entered now. I saw a woman. She couldn't talk. She could not walk. She just slept. She just sat there without doing anything. Cannot even talk. It was just be looking like this. She knew that this one, this is the guy that came yesterday, but she cannot even recognize you anymore. In the process, one now came in and said, and I wanted to come yesterday, and I want to tell you that I should give this woman, this man, what he asked for, because this one is not a human being. This malaika from Allah. If you should have give him anything he wants, he died yesterday. This thing haven't happened to you. So definitely you cannot talk anymore. You couldn't talk anymore. You cannot talk anymore. You cannot do anything. So definitely, if she giving the money that yesterday, what happens to him may not happen to him. That is the benefits that is there. Wasailin. They come to you, please give me something. You have to give them because you have it. Just make sure you give them. It's in order for them to be happy, they will pray for you and God will answer that prayer. If they say anything, God, please, I want you to bless this man more, even more. God will do it for him. God will do it for them just because you make them happy already. What a record. This record, there is different types of record. We have the freeing slave. If we want to share this thing, what is it called? The inheritance. They categorize this in different ways. But you cannot give a slave. A slave cannot inherit, and it cannot be inherited, except there's a exception there. If that slave is emancipated slave. What for Rikobi? A Rikob, the slave that has nothing to offer him or herself, cannot do anything on his or her own. You have to give him something. You have to make him happy. You have to make him or her happy. In order for you in order for God to bless you even more than what you are expecting from him. So, Wafir Rikobi, a Rikob here is freeing slave. Wa aqama salata. Look at where we start. Look at where Salat is. Look at where Salat was. Starting from Amana Billah, Malaikatu wa Kutubi. Why don't you say Salat here from the beginning? Many people are just praying. They are fasting every day. Thursday, fasting. They used to fast. Every Friday, every Monday, they used to fast. Morning, afternoon, night, every day they used to pray. And they have it on their mind that we've done everything Allah ordered us to be doing. Which is not like that. You might be praying, you might be fasting, and you still have a case in front of Allah. That one can't even count down as he writes us. You can see where Allah puts all these things. As Salat and Zakat is supposed to be up. If you want to know that this thing is very important, you can see where Allah puts them. So after all these things, you can now be praying and have the peace of mind that you have done the best. Salat. Subuh, you observe it. Zur, you observe it. And the rest as well. Without merging them together, there's exception on that as well. Maybe Adorurija. Maybe there's one condition, there's something that is happening to you, and you cannot even excuse yourself to go and pray then. So then when you are free to pray, definitely you can join them together. So without this, there is no excuse for you to be doing, let me pray this morning, then I will join everything together when I enter in the lines. It's not done like that. It's just like a person that want to be traveling now. And the person here that there's criminal on the road. The person starts reciting Kursiyu without knowing that Kursiyu is what he was reciting was the first one. Don't know how to recite it before. It's just because he had that there is criminal on the road. He started reciting Kursi. The God is very wise. He's even wiser more than what you expect. So you'll not be looking at you, see this man. Something that you're not conversant with before. You now see anything, you now see what is not okay. You are now starting reciting Kursi. Something is not done like that. It's not done like that. And there's one song, there's one share like that. Somu abisollu wa somma li amrin kana yatlubuhu. Iza qada al amru ma somma wala salla. They will be praying. They will be fasting just because of what they want. I want to have money. Just because of money I'm looking for, I will start praying. I want to go to Mecca. Just because I'm going to Mecca, I will start fasting just in order for Allah to answer my prayer. Somu wa soma, solu wa soma. They will be praying. They are the first person in the mosque. Be saying there, Haji, you didn't see this yesterday. It's just because of the program he has. That is today. So that's the reason why he came to the mosque early in the morning today. And Allah is looking at you. He knows everything. Shouldn't. So make sure. So what for the salat wa ata zakat. So after salat, zakat. How are we doing this? As far as the Islamic Association is concerned, or Islamic constitutional law is concerned, there are 8 categories concerning the zakat. So I mean the person that can receive zakat. But the first person. So I just want to explain this thing. So what is there is that as after zakat, so make sure you are doing what you are doing your zakat, which is a tax. And the zakat, the person that you can give zakat, starting from who? From the poor person that has nothing, don't have anything. So that's the first person you're supposed to give your zakat. And you have to learn how to do it. And the second one is needy. That one is even more than poor. That one is better than poor. Yes, but he's still looking for what he can be using. He's looking for what he can be using even more than what he has before. That is the needy. So that is zakat. Zakat is alms given to the poor or needy. So the needy is the second one. Why the third one is what? Is who? The next one, the third one is the distributor. The person that wish to do zakat now, they will be looking for a person. Zakat now will be looking for a person that know how to share it, with the knowledge that person doesn't have anything, and the person know how to share it for them. So definitely that person that wants to distribute it for them has the right as well to take zakat. The traveler. There's no way they can do it. There's nothing on their hand anymore. You have to give them zakat in order for them to do what? To be going to where they are going to. So when there is no beggar there, they excluded that one. I are asking, you are begging for something. So definitely, they don't know, maybe you want to use it for bad thing or good thing. They don't know that is the reason why they excluded that one. The one. Now we still have manumitted slave. The slave that has nothing to do is under his masters. It's under his master. Cannot even do anything. So you have to give him zakat. He's entitled to it. Let's stop there. That is where we're going to stop. This is the promise. You have to fulfill your promise. When you promise, you have to fulfill it. Inna wa'dallahi haqqun. If I say I want to do this thing, he will definitely do it. With kun fayakun. I will do it and I will do it. So you have to keep fulfilling your promise. When you ask someone to come and collect something, and this person comes to you, I'm here to come and collect what you promised me yesterday. I say, I don't have anything anymore. I thought I would have that yesterday. Should have known that you will not have to. You should have known that you shouldn't promise. I promise him or her. Just inshallah, if I have it, I will call to come and collect it. And you'll make sure that you have it before you just call that person to come and collect. Not the one that are going to promise that maybe you should come tomorrow, and you come tomorrow and the person arrives, you are saying, I don't have anything anymore. It's not done like that. You have to fulfill your promise. While fulfilling the promise, so you are under the righteousness. So definitely that's the sign of the righteousness. That is what is it. That is al-mufuna bi'adihim idha adu wa sabirina fil ba'sahi wa dharrahi. And those who are very patient regardless the hardship, they are facing everything. They are very patient and anything comes to their way. You know that everything that comes is from Allah. No one can do it to them except Allah. Wahin al-Bas. And when they are on the battle, they are fighting in the war. So definitely they will be patient. They will know that this thing is going to end one day. This is an example. For instance, you are struggling for something, you want to get something. So there's no way you can get it. You have to be patient. You have to be very patient in that. So know that one day God will do it for you. God will answer your prayer one day because it's there for you. It's looking for what you are doing. It knows everything, even more than what it knows everything, even more than you. It knows the reason why it created you. Cannot leave you alone. When you close to Allah, Allah will close to you as well. Unless if you want to remove yourself from him, if you don't want to join yourself with him anymore, maybe you don't want to connect with him anymore. How are you connecting to God and you are disconnecting yourself? This is the way. I know the right thing. God says we should be praying, be fasting, should not do bad, should be doing good each and every time. Should be all these things. So just for you to know that Allah is there with you, Allah, you've been connected to Allah. You will just be saying that anything you want to be doing will be succeed. But if you say that I want to remove yourself from the connection of the Almighty Allah, so definitely God will not do that for you. But if you want to disconnect disconnect the relationship between you and him, so that there is a way for you. We just be looking at you as if he didn't know you. Like you are praying before, you don't want to pray anymore. You are fasting before, you don't want to fast anymore. You are doing good before, and then you don't want to do good anymore. Allah will just say, I don't want to, so you don't want to connect with me, Allah, because God loves those who used to do good. Those who used to abide the rules and the regulations direct from Allah. So now if you say you want to disconnect yourself from him, we'll just be looking at you. Anything happens to you, it's you that cause it. It's not him anymore because you've disconnected yourself from him. Naam, ulaika alladhina sadaku. Ulaika alladhina sadaku. All these one are the truthful one. We can entrust them. They are the truthful one. They are very, very okay. They are the one. They are in the first class. So counting all this from A to Z, you will now be looking. You will now be thinking. Let me be thinking. Which one? I say Sabatu Zilu Yama Lazili Lazilahu. Àwọn méje kan mẹ́tò ṣe pé wá díjọ́ gbìndé alkiyama wọ́n máa bẹ nínú bòjì Ọlọ́run lọ́jọ́ tí kò ní sí bòjì mọ́ except bòjì Ọlọ́run. Who is the first one? Al-Imamu Adil. Aṣíwájú nìyẹn that is doing justice among the followers. The person that used to be with Allah in every time, has nothing to do. Everything, every time, every day, every morning, in the evening, in the night, in the afternoon, he used to be with Allah. That person will be in the shade of Allah. On that day, there won't be any shade except the shade of Allah, Almighty Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And then, so that's the second one. So ulaika alladhina sadaku wa ulaika humul muttaqun. Wa ulaika humul muttaqun. They are the one that fears Allah. They surrendered. They submitted everything they had to Allah. They knew that everything comes just from Allah. No one can do anything for you except what comes from Allah. There's one song like that. ما فاعل للخير والشر غيره ومن أدب لسنا له ننسب الشر. And the good and the bad, no one is doing it except Allah. But it's not good. It's very bad for you to be saying that God is doing bad for you. That statement is very ridiculous statement. Don't utter that statement to Allah. It's not good. That is the reason why Allah will just bring out someone to come and represent that bad. He used to represent good each and every time. Every time, everything he's doing is good. We all know that. But if Allah wants the bad thing to happen, he will not attach that onto himself. He will now bring out someone that will be doing that. And I'll just go and do this thing to that man. So definitely that if that thing is done, it's from Allah. It's not even from that person, but it's from Allah. But it's not good to be saying that God is doing bad. That one is not good. That one is not done. So that's the reason why you are going to see the person that's you are the one that did this thing to me. So you're going to face you are going to face your consequence in the front of Allah. So if you know how to do, you have to be doing good. Just continue. If it is bad you are doing, so definitely to continue. You are going to miss God there. He's there watching. He knows everything. He knows what you are doing. Anything you are doing, you just make sure you are doing it with the fear of Allah. With this, definitely you are going to see the blessing from the Almighty Allah. Man ja'a bil hasanah falahu ashru amthaluha. If you do one good for someone, so you just be expecting pain. So definitely if you do bad, just only one bad to someone, so you should be expecting pain as well. That is Allah. This thing is very simple. Ulaika humul muttaqun. They are the one that fears Allah. All these things we have been mentioning since morning, are the person that's doing the righteousness, the right things. It's not just that means God is there with you. So you've done everything. You have any problem? You have no problem. No, that the problem is there. Unless you do all these things. When you finish all these things and you now say the kalmatu sa'ada, a very good statement, which is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, before you die, definitely you will enter the paradise. That's the one ayah we are going to explain today, inshallah. May Almighty Allah in His mercy be with each and every one of us and count us among the good trust. And be with us. Everything we are facing should be. And be with each and every one of us. Not leave us for once. We really appreciate the presence of each and every one of us. May Almighty Allah accept it as an act of ibadah. Al-Barka Maulana Shaykh al-Islam Al-Hajj Al-Muqaddam Muhammad Al-Awwal Al-Barka Maulana Dr. As-Sayyidi Ali-Sizi Muhammad Al-Awwal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And I can see the question here with me, which is, does Islam allow begging? Nam. So the beggar, all the beggar that doesn't have anything, is not the one that is not those of who are just begging in order for them to be doing bad things like that. Maybe they want to beg you for something, and if you refuse to give them, they will harm you. So that one is not allowed. That is the reason why they excluded it from zakat. The begging in Islam is very wrong. It's not even good. If you want to, they will not use the sound of the sound of what is called begging, but just they are looking for something from someone. But just for you to be begging someone, just give me this thing, is very bad. It's not good, especially at early stage like this. Because all what we are doing from now, we are going to yashibul mari mashabba alayh. That thing will master you. Won't be able to control yourself. So that is what you are going to be doing if you start doing it from beginning like this. But make sure you avoid begging. Anything, anytime, any day, anytime. Don't beg for anything. Just make sure you keep your mind. So if you know that everything will be done by Almighty Allah. So if you put your trust on Allah, God will send someone that will give you something you want. Anything you want, God will send it to you. So send them to you without even expect. We'll just be saying them, Alhamdulillah, Afar Rahman, please come and take this thing. I want to give you this thing. I just wish to give you this thing. This thing is come from you. It just come from my mind to give you this thing. It's just because you have your mind, you have your belief in Allah is the one that can give you anything you want. So it cannot come from heaven to come and give you. You will just send someone to you to come and collect. So that is God for you. God might accept it and as an act of ibadah. God might keep us and be with each and every one of us. Al-Barka Maulana Shaykh al-Islam Al-Hadi al-Muqaddam Muhammad Al-Awwal. Al-Barka Maulana Shaykhana Ahmad bin Salim Muhammad Tijani. Al-Barka Maulana Shaykh al-Islam Sa'adat al-Anam Al-Jami' Bain al-Sharia wa al-Haqiqa Maulana Dr. Sayyidah Ali-Sizi radiyallahu ta'ala. And to our mom, we really say thank you so much, ma, for each and every time. We really appreciate you. We don't even know what to say than to say Jazakumullahu anna khair al-jaza. May Almighty Allah reward you abundantly. May Almighty Allah reward you stupendously. Al-Barka Maulana Shaykh al-Islam Al-Adil al-Muqaddam Muhammad Al-Awwal. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillah, 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 Rabbil Alamin. That was a beautiful one from Ustaz Mumi. We pray that Allah accept it from him and all of us as an act of ibadah. Bismillah, hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Quickly, before we start our wazifa, is about the question that was asked by one of our children. That was a very beautiful point. Begging is allowed in Islam. 100% discouraged begging. You see, one of the Sahaba of the Prophet ﷺ came to the Prophet. He has nothing at all whatsoever, and he was asking the Prophet ﷺ whether he can beg. for some things from the Sahabas, that is the companions of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told him to go into the farm or the backyard, the back garden of his house, and pick some log of wood. Just pick log of wood and take it to the market for sale. So he took it to the market for sale and he got some money. So the next time he needed some money, again, the Prophet told him to do the same thing. He did the same thing. Eventually, this Sahaba became rich. What are we saying is that whatever you can lay your hand upon, it is better to work, to strive than to beg. Okay? Like for instance, in Nigeria, it is better to go and sell pure water. You know, they sell pure water. You can buy pure water for 500 naira or thereabout and sell it in bits, and then you make more money from it. That is the kind of things that Islam encourages. Islam 100% discourages begging for whatever reason. On no occasion should you beg. Another thing that you might be thinking about is, what about those people that they are announcing or things like that for? Yes, there would always be organizations or a kind of organized group of people who can source for funds in support of anybody, the needy in our community. And that is the essence of zakat that Ustaz Mumin spoke about during the Tafsir session. So I hope this answers the question from some of our children about whether begging is allowed in Islam. So the answer is capital no. Okay, so if you have any other question about Islam, it doesn't have to be related to the Tafsir session. Your teachers are here with us. Please come up with your questions. It is the month of Qur'an, it is the month of learning, it is the month of Ibadah. We encourage all of you, especially our children and students, to join in and feel free to ask about any question at all. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. We move to our daily wazifa from 6 o'clock, inshallah. So I'll hand over back to the Ustaz to continue the next program, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا كل سلمى لا جاري بما البركة لله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. ما تو سيني فيني يورو بوبا كلون داكم وسيني يورو فوا رجكي ياري بما البركة مولانا دكتور سيدي علي سيدي رضي الله تعالى عنه ولا شيخ محمد سعيد أدبايو فليتفضل مشكورا يا شيخ. السلام عليكم سلام.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين. إجاكادني وصفة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني نويت أن أتقرب إليك بتلاوة ورد الوصفة في طريقة شيخنا حمد التجاني امتثالا لحمر لله وتعصيما وما بثا في رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. أستغفر الذي الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم أستغفر العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم أستغفر الذي الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم أستغفر الذي الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم أستغفر الذي الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم أستغفر الذي الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك ولا عادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك ولا عادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك ولا عادي إلى اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك ولا هادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد ولا هادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لمن سبق نصر الله كبرعك ولا هادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على كبرعك ولا هادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد ولا هادي إلى حق قدر امتدار العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم